Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Daft Detectorist. So I'm in the woods today, dressed like the milk tray man. One for the grown-ups there. So the reason I'm here today is by chance yesterday, of course, and I wasn't filming it. Hold on to get this glove off. I'm just looking for a less muckiest finger to. Here we go. So I was in here yesterday and I was with my son and my two nephews, because they were round for coffees and that yesterday, family. I thought I'll just take them to the woods at the back of mine. Honestly, just to mess around with the detector, to teach some of the wee ones how to do it. And the first thing I dug up was this lovely George IV, 2 shillings, cracking condition, came up like a dream. One dig, boom, straight up. Found that, and then right beside it, found this 1 shilling George V. Yep, George V, 1927, and this one here is 1939. I'm absolutely over the moon with them. However, I want to tell you something. Obviously, I made a mistake, as I always do, in one of my last videos. When I found this when I was out with Steady Eddie, and I said that it was probably a George. I was wrong. And anyone watching it would have been screaming at the TV, saying it's not. This is here is an Edward the 7th, 1902. Now, Edward was the son of Queen Victoria, and because she was so old when she died, his reign wasn't that long. A bit like old big ears the now, probably. But this is called, I'm pretty sure, is it the, it's not the bald head, it's the bear head. So he's got a baldy head. It's called the bear head coin, 1902. Not a bear head as in Raoul, I'll bite your face off bear, or big hairy homosexual bear. This was the bear head, because he was baldy. And they only made these from 1902 to 1910. But a lovely wee find. Never found an Edward. They're quite notorious, the Edward Kings, especially one in particular who was a bit of a prick. So I'm looking forward to continuing the trail here and see what we can find. Just a couple hours today, maybe not even a couple hours, and let's see. It'll be modern old coins. Modern old? I'll go with that. Okay, let's see what we can find today. So just dug this out with copper, not too old. Here we got another 1 penny. Lizzie, it will be a young Lizzie. Just, yeah, same one as I found the other day, Elizabeth. Give that a clean, but I'm getting a few signals in this hole, so I think it's a wee coin spill. I'll keep digging. And there we are, another 2 stuck together, so it was a coin spill. It was going absolutely raj. They're right beside each other, so I'm guessing it's going to be the same coins. I'll get them cleaned up and give you a wee look. Yeah, basically 3 of the same coin, all spilled here. So I reckon somebody sat down and had a wee frolic. Pumping in the woods, basically. I had a wee issue earlier. I'd sat my, see the rough stuff kind of there, I'd sat my metal detector down there when I was getting my flask and that out. I couldn't find it. And I thought, it's alright cutting about the woods looking like this with a metal detector. But if I couldn't find my metal detector, I was just a guy cutting about the woods with a shovel, which is never good. So, loads of wee coins about, nothing old, but I wasn't expecting no today. It's just nice to find some coins, you know, get the old good luck juices going. I'm going to head down to the bottom of the track, stop and have my sandwich, and then keep going for another hour. It's been nice, 3 coppers, all the same. Nothing to write home about, all 1980, but they were 3 years before I was even born. There you go, giving my age away now. I really like this find, not for any value in, but that there is an old pellet from an air rifle. I have fired many of these bad boys over the years. That one's quite old looking. Used to get your old gat guns, if you remember them at school. Used to get about shooting all your pals in the arse. So I have had many a sting off these, let me tell you. My pals Jai and Darren once shot me in the arse when we were out fishing up Lochdoon. Still got the scar. So I really like that wee find. Some people think it's a wee mushroom. Yeah, that. Obviously folk out hunting for rabbits round about here. Getting a lovely, I can see my camera work is so bad. So getting a solid 85. Just basically what I was getting for 87. What I was getting for those silvers that I dug up yesterday. So I'm hoping some more silver. There we are, another lovely coin. And probably going to be, see my focus on this is absolutely shocking. I'll give it a wee clean, probably it was a bit thin to be a penny, and it was quite deep, so I'll give it a clean, see if there's anything, but I think it's fried. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely a left facing bust on that, male, but it's a lot older, it's very thin, but can't make much out, it's very fried. But it's definitely the oldest coin I've found out here, which shows me it's not just going to be your 1900s to 1950s, which I'm finding a lot of coins around about here, but that's a lot older, I'd reckon. But I don't know if I'll be able to clean it up properly, but there's definitely a left facing male's head on that. Dodgy signal, there we are, 20 pence. How exciting is this, eh? Everyone's pulling out Romans and hammers and I'm hitting you with my 20 pences. But I'll take, there's coins out here. What's the date on that? Hold on. 2018, magical. 6 years ago, 7 years ago. There we go. It's pretty new. That gives some signal. It screams at you. Where you see the size of this? For a horseshoe. That's literally the same size as bigger than my head. I said something. What kind of horse? That's no a, that's a dinosaur shoe. Big T-Rex cutting about tap dancing. That is mental. T-Rex cutting about tap dancing. Honest to God, you wouldn't think I get paid to write for a living, would you? Anyway, I'm well chuffed with that. So my very first ever find that I got when I went out with a Gary Ace 150 was a horseshoe, and it was massive, but nowhere near as massive. Check that out. Look at that. Must have some size of feet on it. Anyway, I'm really happy with that. Really happy with it. It's giving me a coin signal, but it was jumping to iron. I should have listened. Well, I'm glad I didn't listen, because I really, really like that. I've just dug up this little beauty. Now, it looks like, I thought it was some kind of bolt or nail, but I think there's a design on there, a pattern. Can't quite make out. I might be wrong. It might just be a, feels like it's some kind of button. I know it's got a long nubbin for a button. Do they even call it that? I don't know. Anyone knows what that is, let me know. But it was in there. That's you and Thornbush Cam. Oh no! Hello. Well, you're wearing Thornbush Cam. We'll try that again. Had in a good wee spot. No! I really need to get myself a tripod. Anyway, I've really enjoyed myself today. I've not been finding anything old. I knew I wasn't going to find anything really old. But that's not what it was about. It was coming out in a different terrain, seeing how the day swing copes with that. And it's been good because there's a lot of junk around about wooded areas where there's pathways. So it's been good for me just to get a lot of junk signals, just to realise what my junk signal sounds like. I'm getting there. Maybe river over there. I'm going to head back up. I probably won't film anything else unless I find something. But so far, lots of kind of shotgun cartridges. And my horseshoe, that'll be my lucky horseshoe now. I'm having cheese and corned beef roll today. My maple syrup coffee. And I'm going to head back up. And then I'm going to do a wee bit of writing. I'm writing panto just now. And then go and see my wee girl. I'll on about for another half hour, so I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you soon when I'm digging another hole. Now I'm getting a very good, what are we getting there, 87, 85, and then I'm going to use my, I love this pinpointer, listen to this, listen to it. Oh look, you move it away so it's right there. I need to cut the edge of the hole. Sounds like sweep. Sweep for the Sooty show. For the past 10 minutes though, it sounded like Sooty, so it's nice to get something. I'm gonna dig this. Whee. I'm getting a really good coin signal here. Don't want to give up on it, but I'm going to have to, let me see, there's a lot of roots around about here, so you really need to work for it. My camera work is terrible, but if you see this root here, can you see it? And I'm going to need to dig that out, or break it up. So I've got this nice wee tool here that I forgot I had, so very similar to the trenching tools you get in the army. So got a wee pick on it. Need to get this big bad boy out of the way, because whatever it is seems to be right underneath this root. Must be old if there's a root growing over it, but my usual little bit. I was digging a hole back there and it was really deep, right beside a tree. I always think right beside a tree is going to be good. I'm like, oh, somebody sat by a tree writing some poetry, their wee coin bag falls out. But it was really deep. It was 1p, but 20-year-old. Mad that. Getting there as roots. Because the roots are in the ground, obviously they're nice and damp and full of moisture, so much harder to cut. Didn't bring my knife out of me. Silly. Right, let's have a wee bash this. Getting there. And there we are. That's the root broken. So hopefully we can get underneath that now. Hopefully. Now that one, right there. Look at those roots in about that. But it was worth the dig for me. So look, lovely little old button. Got a loop on the back of that. I wonder if that would help with the idea of it, because it's a big old loop. An old button underneath all those roots. So it's got to be old if roots have grown over it, surely. Is that a thing? Let me know, people. I'm the worst at IDing on my phone, my camera. Let's tick. There we are. Fried. But look at that. Look at that. I love it. Shows there's things to be found in these old woods. And would you believe it, my last dig of the day, and it's a much better version of Edward VII that I was telling you about. The coin I showed you at the start that was pretty well fried. There he is there, old Baldy. Vicky's boy, 1902, 1 penny, great condition, well compared to the last one. Absolutely delighted. The coin I started showing you at the beginning, and the one I'm going to end with. Oh, look at that wee shine on it. Happy days. I've really enjoyed my day. I lied, that wasn't my last hole. Look, a silver sixpence. Let's see if you can do these angles, Emma. Here we are. Edward VII, I'm sure. Did I say Richard in the last bit, by the way, because I meant Edward. Edward VII. Wee Baldy. He's definitely Baldy. Look at that light shining off his head. I'm sure that's a sixpence, and that'll be my first one that I've ever found. Oh, having a great day today. Really enjoying myself. There we go, that's better. And then the reverse. But I'll give that a clean up. You can see the £6 pence. There we are, 6. Love it. Yeah, I really enjoyed my day. Couple hours there. Different terrain, different digging skills needed. Well, I use the word skills loosely. So I say so a lot in my videos, I've realised. I always start by going so, and try and cut that out. So, I've enjoyed myself. Some older pennies, not like old, but I really liked them. And it was just nice being out. And I'll see you all next time on the Daft Detectorist. So here we are, the finds from the forest. Here an old tea light candle that I found. Some cartridges. Found that right at the end. Quite a weight on it, by the way. Oh, I don't know. There we are. Here's it. Oh. Sixpence. Look at them two together. That's the first one I found compared to the second one. Look at that. Is that the same coin? Aye, 1902. Okay, as promised, there's there's the one that I'm telling you. I think there's some kind of head on there, left facing that way. If anybody can tell what that is, let me know. I'll see you all at the next one.